Hello friends, in the previous lesson we talked about the importance of software testing and the need for a separate team for software testing. In this lesson we are going to cover some of the skills required for software manual functional testing. Testing of the software is performed for different aspects of the software, both functional and non-functional. Non-functional aspects include performance, security, etc. Whereas functional aspects deal with the functionality of the software. Functional testing is performed either manually or using automation scripts. Now, let's talk about manual software functional testing. In this testing, we manually execute the steps to test the functionality of the software application. What steps do we execute and on what basis do we arrive at those steps? This is where the test cases come into picture, and the test cases are prepared based on the requirements. The functionality of the software application should align with the requirements. The developers develop the functionality of the application as per the requirements, and the testers test the application as per the same requirements. After the requirements are finalized by the system analysts, both the developers and the testers start working on their respective tasks. While the developers work on developing the functionality of the application, the testers start preparing the test cases for testing the same application. After the developers deploy the developed code to the test environment, the testers start executing the test cases. As the testers execute the test cases can be either passed or failed. During the execution of any test case, if the actual result matches the expected result, then the test case is marked as passed. And if the actual result doesn't match the expected result of the test case, then the test case is marked as failed. Whenever a test case is failed, the tester logs a bug or a defect for the failed functionality for the failed test case and assigns the defect back to the respective developer. The developer then fixes the defect and assigns it back to the tester for retesting. The tester retests the defect. If the functionality is working as expected, then the tester closes the defect and passes the impacted test cases.